What's going on, everyone? Today is Monday. Every Monday, we're going to make a simple and delicious recipe and try and keep it as short as possible. Today, we're going to make one of my favorites, just a few ingredients. You probably have some extra bananas sitting around. This is banana bread. This sad-looking banana has seen better days. It just came out of my freezer, but with just a little bit of work, we can transform this into some banana bread. So let's get started. All right, so the first thing we need to do is weigh out and measure our bananas. I have this banana here, which is pretty black from my freezer. And then I have this one as well, which I'm going to add. Let's start by mashing our banana. Add a bit of yogurt, egg right from the fridge, vanilla extract. I like vanilla, so I'm gonna add a fair bit. Then we're gonna keep mashing all this together. So next we're gonna do the dry ingredients. Start with flour. This is all-purpose flour. You could use different types of flour, but I'm using all-purpose. Some sugar next. Baking powder. And baking soda. A little bit of salt, bit of cinnamon. This is to taste. I really like cinnamon. And a grating of fresh nutmeg. And last but not least, we're gonna add oil. I'm gonna use coconut oil here. You can use other types of oil as well, but this recipe, coconut oil is what we're gonna use. So we could use a stand mixer for this part, but I don't want to get mine out and make a big mess. So I'm just going to stir this by hand, but basically stir all of this to combine. All right, after a few minutes of stirring, the coconut oil is mostly incorporated into the flour. It doesn't need to be completely incorporated, but now we're going to add our banana mixture into our flour mixture, into our dry ingredients. So this last step is completely optional, but you can now add in things like chocolate chips or nuts, or what I'm gonna add in is a little bit of coconut. So basically just put this in, use this spatula here to fold it together, and then we'll put it in the oven. This is ready to go. Let's go prepare our pans. So preparing our pan is pretty easy. I just have a disposable aluminum pan. I'm gonna line it with a bit of parchment paper and then put our dough right in it. These little clips will help keep the parchment paper tight when we pour in our batter. Smooth out the top and push everything into the corners. So it comes about halfway up. This is going to rise a fair bit because of that baking soda, baking powder. So last step, let's put it in the oven. Make sure you take the clips off before you put it in the oven. So after about 45 minutes, you have something that looks like this. We can test it with a simple toothpick. If the toothpick comes out clean or mostly clean, it's ready to be taken out of the oven. So this is completely clean or pretty close to clean. So this is done. All we have to do now is get the parchment paper off of this and slice it up. That's basically it. We have banana bread. You could eat this on its own, put a little butter, but we're gonna do my favorite way, and that's a little bit of peanut butter. Super delicious. Thanks for watching. See you next time.